right, welcome back, pet parents. I am excited to continue the onboarding process with you. So by now I've approved your account request. You can check your email now. You should have one from Nibbles and Yips LLC. It's reply@timetopet.com. Go ahead and click on that for me. You have your first welcome email. It tells you a little bit about what you're going to be able to do now that you have an account. Easy online booking, personalized pet profiles, service management, communication, and updates. All we have to do now is to activate our account. You can click this Activate Your Account button. If that doesn't work, you can highlight this URL right here and copy and paste it into your browser and then hit Enter. All right, so we have been successfully logged in. We've now activated our Time to Pet account with Nibbles and Yips. You're going to create a password. I will leave this up to you. I'm just going to do testing 1, 2, 3. It does need to be at least 8 characters long. All right. We agree to the terms of use and privacy policy from Time to Pet. These are links. You can click on them individually and read those agreements if you would like. Save and continue. All right. Uh-oh, our password didn't match. Apparently I can't type. Let's try this one more time. All right. There we go. Okay. So now that I've typed the same password twice, we have entered into your client portal, and we're going to begin our setup. In this video, we're going to be walking through the different agreements that you will be asked to sign when you first set up your account. The first one is our canine vaccination policy. It's going to tell you which vaccinations we require and how to get that proof of vaccination to us. I'll show you exactly where to put that later on in another video when we are adding your pet. So read through that and then sign your name here. All right. Agree and continue. The veterinarian release form. So there are some instructions here on the veterinary release form, and it says to complete the form on this other page, or the second page, and then email it to nibblesandyips@gmail.com. You can also leave me a physical copy at your house for your first day of service, or I can show you in a little bit how to just put that in a message to me, and you don't have to worry about it. You can just click a picture or attach a scan. Not a big deal, but what you will need to do is you will need to come right over here and print it or download it, whichever is best for you right now. Print it or download it so that you can fill it in and get that back to me. Here you are acknowledging that you have read the instructions and you'll get it to me. All right, and we click agree and continue. Next is the photo usage agreement. This agreement gives me the permission to use likenesses of your pet, pictures of your pet, in advertising for promotional purposes, whether it's signage, or maybe I'm going to send out flyers, or they might appear on our website. I love to send you pictures of your pets, and every now and again I get a really good picture. I would love to use pictures of your pet to feature them on the website, and it's so much better. It's so much more personal than using stock photography. They are still your pictures. You have the copyright on them and whatnot. It just gives me the permission and to use them. So you can sign that here and then agree and continue. All right, next up is the cancellation and refund policy. Please, please, please read this carefully. This is, you will sign this up front. It tells you exactly how to get a full refund from me, how to get a partial refund, and how rescheduling is almost always free and no charge whatsoever. Read through that. By default, I will go ahead and point out, by default, the refund is account credit. You can email me or message me through the app if you would like a different method of refund, but that is all laid out in the cancellation and refund policy. Automatic charging agreement. All right, I am busy loving on your pets and taking care of my kids. I really don't have a whole lot of time to go around and find stamps and envelopes and mail invoices and all that. And I know you don't have that time either. So I have elected to be able to invoice you all online. You'll see your invoice. You'll get an email about 24 hours before your card is charged. Invoices are typically due 2 days before your first service with me. So you'll get an email about 24 hours before your card is charged. And this is just letting you know that this does it automatically. So I don't have to call you and be like, hey, Susie, did you get that check in the mail? Or when can I come pick up some cash or anything like that? It's just all done without hassle. And by signing, you are agreeing to that. Agree and continue. All right, so you have signed all of the agreements, and we will continue. From time to time, I'm going to pause here for a moment. From time to time, there may be another agreement that I need for you to sign, and it will pop up just like they just did in the when we first logged in, and how it wouldn't let you go any further without signing agreements. They will pop up just like that if there's an agreement that I need you to sign. For example, if you hire me for dog walking, there's a dog walking agreement that you'll need to sign. And so the next time you pop into your profile or your client portal, it will ask you to sign that policy. Always read those policies. If for any reason you forget what they say, or you want to read it again, or maybe you forgot, like the veterinary release form, to download it, you can simply click on the agreements that you've signed, grab that, reprint it, and whatnot. So go back to all agreements. And here is a whole list of all the agreements that you have signed. All right, continue. We're just going to go over our details again to make sure everything is correct. So we have a primary phone number. Is there a secondary number, like maybe your office or your spouse, something like that? I would love to know how you found us. Is it a client referral, Facebook, Google, print ad, Twitter, Yahoo? I send out postcards. Is it something completely different, like you met us at the launch party? Just go ahead and type that in there. So I would love to know how you heard about us. Access instructions. Do you have a lockbox somewhere? Do you have a key hidden in a flower pot? Do you have a gate code or a garage code, keypad code, anything like that? If you live in a gated community and I need a code for that, please, you would put gate code here, and then say it's like 67 or 6654, and then maybe your door code is different. You can have multiple. So your door code is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So just make sure that I know what it is so that I or my staff can get to you and get your pets serviced. Double check your address for me. Make sure there are no typos. An emergency contact. Love to have emergency contacts on file. I have only had to use an emergency contact once the whole time I've been pet sitting. So I don't use them often, but I love the peace of mind knowing I have someone that I can contact that you trust in case of an emergency. So we're just going to go ahead and fill in some stuff. We're going to go Eric DuPont. And that is my cousin. And it's Yoo-hoo at nowhere.com. Please put a real email address in there. And also their real phone number, like 5-555-789. It's not actually going to call anybody. So, but please put a real one in there. If they have a secondary number, do that as well. This is an optional field. However, especially if you are going out of town, I really would like to have that filled out. All right. So we can either save and finish later or save and mark as done. I am going to save and mark as done. So now on the next video, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to add your pets This is a place where you can save and finish later. We are going to just end this video. We've signed our client agreements. We've updated our details. We'll do a whole nother video for adding pets and whatnot. So I will catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.